You're listening to TurkishSoccer.com's podcast. My name is Ahmet Bob Turgut. Hello. Welcome to a special edition of Turkish Football Podcast. We'll be talking about the success of Turkish national team. And we'll also preview last match, Norway against Turkey. And we'll preview the matches coming up on Tuesday at home in Istanbul Atatürk Stadium against Latvia. So, could Turkey make it 3 in a row in the group? Turkey has the best start ever in the World Cup qualifying matches, winning their 2 important, huge matches. First, it was Netherlands. They beat Netherlands 4-2. Just this past day, they beat Norway in Spain 3-0. This was huge win again. And I tell you, if they win against Latvia tomorrow, I think Turkey is up to something after 20 years being absence of world scene. You might just see Turkey playing in World Cup. With the young stars that Turkish national team has and a great coach, Şenol Güneş, the coach that led them into third place back in 2002 in Korea. This should be a new beginning for Turkish national football team. But let's not forget it. Latvia has always been tough team against Turkish national team, especially against Şenol Güneş, because there was a couple times that Latvia was the team that cost Turkey not to go to European quarterfinals. So what we'll talk about a little bit, I'll start talking about this past match that they played against Norway 3-0. And in the 4th minute, Ozan Tufan had 2 goals, 2 beautiful goals, but his second goal was out of sight. Probably the week of the goal. The second goal he scored, the curvy ball that he let into the Norway nets. So another goal scored by, in the 28 minutes, Çağlar Söyüncü scored a second goal. And the third goal came, like I was talking about it, in the 58 minute, Ozan Tufan. What a curvy ball. What a curve goal. So this was huge match because, let's face it, Norway had biggest starts in upcoming start in playing for Norway, Holland. You know, they're talking about 180 million euros to transfer this young man, and Çağlar Söyüncü marked him so well, and with Şenol Güneş's plan for Holland and Sorloth, they could not do anything. And the goalkeeper, Uğurcan Çakır, played another fantastic match. This was his second start back-to-back for Turkish national team. And look for him to start again in this match against Latvia on Tuesday. So, after winning Holland, against Netherlands, and winning against Norway, this is the great start for Turkish national team. And they could make it 3 in a row if they beat Latvia on Tuesday at home in Istanbul Atatürk Stadium. While there were talks by TFF, Turkish Football Federation said earlier they were going to let about 15% fans into the stadium. But after getting a lot of criticized by a lot of people, that rule changed, and they now says they're not going to have any fans in the stadium. So it won't be any fans in the stands, but you could for sure. I think the Turkish national team will be ready against Latvia. Now, there is some other news about the Turkish national team. As you probably heard, at least 3 players are tested positive for COVID. 2 of those players plays for Beşiktaş, Cenk Tosun, and the other one, I would say, Dorukhan. So, and 3 of the players are out of the roster. Now, after they're gone, Şenol Güneş called 3 more young players to Turkish national team roster. Here are the names. Alparslan Öztürk from Göztepe and Bünyamin Balcı from Antalyaspor and Enis Destan, who's only 18 years old. Very good player. Very good young player. Plays for Altınordu. As I mentioned to you on my many podcasts, Altınordu is the bet of Turkish soccer. Look at all the good starts that is coming out of Altınordu. Altınordu team is in Izmir. They play in First Division, not Super League, but they have a very good farm team. So look for Enis Destan, who is only 18 years old. He'll be with Turkish national team against Latvia. So, sad news, Cenk Tosun should have played against Latvia, but he was tested, and Dorukhan, and he was tested positive for COVID. Now, as you know, playing against Latvia, Turkey never had only had 1 win. And that was going back to 1924. Now, before that, we had many matches. They had 4 ties. There were a couple games in the European qualifying matches, and there was also a couple of friendly matches. Recently, in 2015, Latvia and Turkey tied in Turkey 1-1. This was the last match they played, and this was for 2016 European Championship qualifying matches. That threw Turkey out of the group. Now, in 2014, same score again. This time it was in Latvia.